What's going on, dudes? Welcome back to the vault. It's your boy, MC Time Travel Titties. Really couldn't think of what else to say. But having said that, the film I will be reviewing this evening is Tenet. So let's just jump straight into it because I've been gone for like another month, so again, my apologies. So yeah, the film I will be reviewing is Tenet. Let's jump straight into it. This one opens in an opera house before we're introduced to our main character and before the opera house comes under siege from a group of terrorists. Such an amazing cast for this one. John David Washington's star is rising as he plays our protagonist, giving a cool, smooth performance. Washington is joined by the likes of Robert Pattinson, and the two bounce off of each other quite nicely. There's also a brilliant supporting cast with the likes of Elizabeth Debicki, Himesh Patel, and Aaron Taylor Johnson. There's also a lovely cameo from Michael Caine. I mean, it really wouldn't be a Nolan film without him in it, would it? The standout for me, though, was Kenneth Branagh. He gave an astounding performance as our terrifying Russian villain. He also did really well at breathing new life into the old cliche Russian bad guy. Just a phenomenal cast all around. The story for this one, like most Nolan films, is quite mind-bending. Like, you've really got to kind of pay attention to get what's going on. It tells of protagonists. That's the actual name of the character. I don't want you guys thinking I'm lazy and I just couldn't be bothered to look up the name of the character. That is what the character's name is. As he is sent on a top secret mission, after objects have started, becoming reversed in their entropy. Um, this film is about as spy thriller as it gets, with the twist of time travel peppered in. I really did enjoy and appreciate the whole inverted concept. It gave the film a real original feel, whilst heavily saturated in sci-fi elements. It still managed to feel grounded and realistic. It's just such a fun film for audiences to start coming back to cinemas for. Also, each character is written in fun and nuanced ways, which I appreciated also. Um, the action set pieces are certainly the strongest aspect of this film, and they do not disappoint. They are big and bold, and takes us all and takes us as an audience all over the globe. The inverted concept works extremely well. With the fight choreography that is presented to us, and even when the fights aren't being reversed, they're still brutal and a thrill to watch. The kitchen fight scene being a great example of this. When you also consider that the scenes that were inverted had little to no special effects, it makes them all the more astounding and visually stunning. Just a real treat for the eyes. Um, Christopher Nolan directs this one, and it truly takes a director of his caliber and authenticity to pull a film like this off. Um, I've always loved his directing style and how he brings audiences fresh, new concepts and ideas. My biggest praise for him is that the effects and stunts in his films are most, if not all, practical. It's just really refreshing to be watching a film and not be brought out of it by bad CGI. As I said before, the inverted scenes are some of the most stunning choreographed pieces of film I've ever seen. Up there definitely with some of the fight scenes in the Raid films. So kudos to him for pulling off another practical film again. Um, Surprisingly enough, Nolan has gone with someone other than Hans Zimmer to compose the score for this film. I'm going to completely butcher this name, but Ludwig Göransson composes the music for Tenet, and honestly, he nails it. His mix of, I guess you'd call it house music, with the more orchestral pieces really cements the tone of the overall film. I would definitely suggest watching this film in a screen with quality audio, so that you're able to fully relish in the magnitude of his beautiful score. And the only thing I really learned from this was that a cheese grater can be used as an effective and deadly weapon. Who would have thought? So there I have it, guys. There is my very quick review. I thought it'd be longer for Tenet. Let's jump to the two most important questions. Question number one: would I recommend this film? I'd 100% recommend this film purely because it's a great film to kind of get people back into cinemas. And if you're a fan of Chris Nolan, you've enjoyed his previous films, then certainly go and watch this film. You know, it's really kind of the blockbuster that's going to kick off all the other big blockbusters coming out. Towards the end of the year. So yeah, I would definitely recommend it for that reason. Question number two: does this film belong in the vault? I I had one major issue with this film. There were certain points where characters were masked or would be talking into mics, and the majority of dialogue would be lost and just would be lost and just hard to understand. It got so bad that I had no idea what was happening towards the end, and it just really took me out of the film. And because of that, I wasn't able to enjoy this film as much as I wanted. And for that reason, because it brought me out of the film so much, and I was so confused towards the end of the film, and because I had to look up the synopsis for the entire film, which you shouldn't have to do, for films. I'm unfortunately not going to put this film into the vault, and that does really kind of disappoint me a little bit because I love Christopher Nolan. He's one of my all-time favorite directors, um, but I feel like he sacrificed what would have been a great story for, again, practicality. Because obviously people talking in their masks, that's just Nolan. He's 100% practical. And when he's putting people in masks, he's going to want them just to be talking, and us hear it and nothing kind of be in the way. So for that reason, I'm not going to put this film into the vault. This is the first Chris Nolan film I haven't put into the vault, which pains me. So there's that little poo star that's gone off. It's back again because time travel, whatever, entropy. I don't know. So there we have it, guys. There's my review for Tenet. If you've seen the film already and you loved it, let me know what you loved down in the comments below. If you disliked it, again, let me know what you disliked down in the comments below. And as always, guys, if you like what I'm doing here, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video with your friends, your pets, your family, your friendly neighborhood time travelers. Until next one, peace, love, my dudes.